Thrill Billy. How's it going, boys? I got a new target range set up. I got a bunch of fun things in and I'm going to give it a whirl. Got 2 moderators. That means we should be able to control the people tonight. Pretty sure Sam will be on shortly. I hate the sun right bearing down on me in the evening. Got the new pheasant head. Eating dinner. I just finished eating dinner. We had subs tonight. So hopefully I don't burp too many times while we're in the middle of this. Let's hit our chicken. There we go. Right in the neck. Put a hurt on him. I like the new setup too. Only thing is, it doesn't, you can't tell because it looks right to you, but I got the 40 through 80 spinners on the top backwards. The small one should be on my right, your left, and it's backwards. Oh, that was dead in the middle of the poor chicken. I'll fix them eventually. But I measured them to be 10 centimeters apart from edge to edge, just like they have in the competition, so it would be accurate. And so that means the holes are going to be, I can't just swap holes. I'm going to have to drill all new holes. And let's hit the 60. Boom. Got it. All right, I'm going to try and hit my bell. I finally got back up there. I think that second row of stuff hanging by paracord is going to have to come down. I initially set it up with the wood frame a little higher and I had to move it down. So now that second row of targets come down about 3 or 4 inches. But we'll go with it for now. There we go. I think we finally retired the frog. Drill a hole all the way and flip the bar. Dude, that'd make way too much sense. I don't think that way. Let me move the camera over. I keep standing where I normally do and I'm off camera. See if that helps any. Gabe said hi. Hey, Gabe. Just having fun shooting slingshots, doing target shooting. Boom. That poor pheasant. Some targets. 1/4 inch ammo. Cool, yeet. Not too strong. These are very thin bands. It's only about a 6 to 7 pound pull weight on it. So it doesn't take much. You can shoot this all day long. That's the beauty of the current technology. Yeet, where'd you get your targets and junk from? And ammo. Got the old pheasant. See if we can get that 50 millimeter leather downstream, the one that's about to break. If I sent that spinner to Sam, he'd have it broke in about 3 hits, I think. That kid's relentless. It's very destructive in a very cool kind of way. I brought my chronograph home and did some speed tests again today. This setup, short draw, is getting about 210 to 215, which is right about where I thought it would be. My long draw and full butterfly, I was hitting 260 fairly consistent, which is ripping. Makes a huge difference when you smack a can with that. Can't hit that 50 now. Come on, Philip. Usually have no trouble. You have me right on the edge of it. Right on the edge. Come on, boy. Come on. You can go ahead. Got the bell. That wasn't what I was aiming at. I flinched at the last second. But I hit something. There we go. Got it that time. Those are 50-pound bands. Thrill Billy, thank you for having that kind of faith in me. But I couldn't pull a 50-pound band back. It's the best place to buy bulk steel I've found. Yeah, that's where I've gotten most of my ammo, although the new PGN bearings that sponsored the Midwest Spring Sling, their prices were right there with the internet, and they're based in America, so that's where I'm going to buy my next ones. But can't go wrong there because I bought a bunch from there. Floor something said, hit that, I'm trying. Need to be breaking the sound barrier. Yeah, that ain't going to happen with a slingshot. Slingshot Sam's here. Him and Dallas designed the slingshot. Dallas helped him do it in 3D Tinkercad, and I think he's got Josh gonna make it for him. Looks pretty good. He sent me pictures of it. It looks like it'd be a pretty comfortable frame. I'd shoot it. I'm gonna blow that chicken up so fast because I love shooting that thing. All right, let's shoot an orange target on top. Finally got my wife's car back from the shop today after a brake line sprouted a leak. $1,100 later, I'm out of money. There went my disposable income for the month. $60 people and only 9 likes. Come on, everybody. Double tap the screen. Help me out a little bit. Not dialed in yet. I did a lot of shooting this afternoon, so I might be a little tired. Did a lot of long draw practice. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm still not very accurate, but starting to feel better, except from the sore shoulder. Man, I'm all over that orange 50. Trying out my new long sleeve hoodie for sun hoodie. And I put sunscreen on my face. Got our vacation coming up in about 6 weeks, and I'm gonna be in the sun a lot, and I need to cover myself, so I got to get used to wearing this thing. There we go. Got the 50. I say I've got my brake lights. He's skinny enough to fit up under that car. No. There's right under the driver's seat, there's a junction where like the ABS, everything distributes from there. And there's a plastic plate there. And because I live in Wisconsin, we get all that ice in the wintertime. And I got salt up in there and busted a hole, rusted out a hole in it. I had it patched a couple years ago and it broke again. And this time it's not fixable. So they had to rerun all the metal brake lines. So they had to go out and buy the brake lines. Then they had to bend them custom. Some shops in town, the one here in my backyard, wouldn't touch it. But I found a guy down the street that's actually cheaper. He did a super good job on it. He was only 125 an hour instead of 185. All right, let's hit something. We're going for that stupid chicken again. We may have to pull the mean one out and go for those cans. Get some more long draw practice. When I'm not on the air, I practice on the spinners with the long draw because I got to dial my accuracy in. Oh, I got him right in the butt. Hey, Dallas, how's it going, man? Mr. Knife Nut, shooting the Axiom again. I got the little grippy things on it now. They do make a difference. Oh, it felt pretty good before. I think I figured out where my frame hits were coming from too. I think my shoulder had slowly dropped down. Everything was perfect otherwise. And so I've been feeling like I'm hiking my shoulder up super high, and it's been much better. My hold hand is all over the place. All right, let's try and hit one in corks on the bottom. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Sorry. Sorry, Sam. I gotta. Sam, you little devil. Somebody asked, is it lethal for small game? Sorry, I missed it. It scrolled by me. Yes, it is. A lot of people hunt squirrels and rabbits, especially, and they'll shoot quail or pigeons. A lot of farmers will use them to control the pigeons on the farm. I don't personally hunt with it because where I live, the state that I live in here in the U.S. does not allow hunting with a slingshot. But no, some people, I think Josh Hicks said his son had killed probably 30 squirrels for him in there because they got a huge bunch of property, and over a couple of years he's taken about 30 squirrels with it. So they probably had some good squirrels too. I occasionally chase a raccoon off my property. When they show up, I'll pull out some clay pellets and shoot them in the butt until they run back down in the sewer. Boy, them little corks are hard to hit on the bottom there. Sam's hyping up his new slingshot he designed. Nobody can be ready for it, Sam, because you're the only one that's going to have it. It's not like you're selling it. All right, let's quit shooting at those wine corks. Let's shoot something we can hit. Like the pheasant. Got him, barely, but we got him. Andrew Douglas, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, Cullen, wanted a shout out. How you doing? Glad I saw your comment because when I get a few people on, they scroll by kind of fast. Man, I am all over tonight. I was hitting much better this afternoon. I think I'm just tired. Trying to hit the pheasant on the middle row there, the older one. Just nipped him. All right, let's shoot the yellow chicken again, just because I love that thing. I swear that was right on and it missed him. I am way off tonight, boys. Please laugh all you want. Except for Sam, he's not allowed to laugh. He cut my brake lines. He's in trouble. Gonna put Sam on a timeout. Man, just want to hit the chicken one more time, then I'm going to bust up a can. There we go. We hit him good, too. Hey, Carter, how's it going? Right. Be a while before I can pay for some band material. Yeah, if you go through them like we do, you need a bunch. Trying to get caught up, Carter. Wanted a shout out. How's it going? Want to get some of the purple, but gonna have to save up for it. Good thing is it'll last you a while when you get it. Hey, Peak League, thanks. Not shooting real good. Hey, from Doug in London, Canada. Sweet. I'll be in the corner. And Sam, put your nose up in the corner where you're on your tippy toes and just stand there and say, I will not cut Uncle Philip's brake lines. You have to write it in your journal 50 times. I just can't hold anything still tonight. My hold hand is all over. My pouch hand is all over. All right, let's bust up a can just because it's way more fun. Yeah, no phones in the corner. You're being punished. All right, we're going to pull out our little long draw device. Been practicing butterfly on this thing. Full butterfly, it rips. When you hit a can, it sounds pretty darn cool. All right, let's see if we're going to shoot at the, let's shoot at the top can. Here we go. For those that don't know, this is a more advanced style of shooting. I'm a beautiful butterfly, thank you. This is more advanced. You'll see there's nowhere to anchor your holding hand. So it takes a little bit of muscle memory to fix. And I got a little bit of a sore shoulder. I was doing a bunch today, so I'm hoping I can last a little while. So my aim is not quite as good. Let's see how we do. I'm going to shoot at the top can. As you can see, I had trouble getting my arm back. Give me a couple shots and it'll do better. Bands are bouncing a little bit in the wind. Could be affecting it a little bit. We'll blame that, not me. I'm dead on normally. It's the wind that's messing me up. When it hits, it's gonna leave a good smack. Just a hair to the right. I got my level right. Just subscribe. Hey, thanks, Arturo. Appreciate that. We're having fun shooting. It's a good little quiet hobby. Doesn't cost a lot. If you like target shooting, way cheaper than guns in archery. Big old hole in that thing. You can kind of see it. Zoom in just a teeny bit more. Yes, I am using 8mm steel ammo. Hang on, after the shot, I'll show it to you. Boom. It's 8mm steel bearings. And if you compete, sizes most people use are 7, 8, or 9.5. I've just settled on 8. It's what I like. A lot of people swear by the 9s and a few people shoot the 7s. I just like the 8s. That hits hard. It's cheaper. These are right Spartans or Moan Wallers. 50 cal. Some people shoot 50 cal size ammo, especially with big bands and hunting for rabbits and bigger game. So don't rule it out. There are people that shoot 50 cal. I'm not. Can you guys hear how good that sounds? Dang. What did you do? You cut my brake lines. You're on a timeout. Yeah, you can come out of the corner. You served your time, Sam. Sam, we're just playing with you, buddy, because we love you. This is why I love lives, because we have fun. Boys, in case you haven't been paying attention, that's 4 hits in a row on that can with the long draw, with the full butterfly. Can we make it 5? Boom. Probably because Sam was in the corner and he couldn't watch. Sam's the one that keeps pushing me to do full butterfly full time. And I'm getting close. I just got to get my accuracy better. And then I might, because I told Sam in a message, it's starting to feel more comfortable and natural. So I got to get my shoulder to not hurt. So that's 5 in a row, boys. Oh, just missed. That would have been 6. That would have been sweet. Tried that one, didn't go crazy because the wind was shaking it. I'd like to live in Alaska, somebody said. Oh, Thrillbilly. Is that Thrillbilly? Yeah. Practice makes perfect. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I would not, Thrillbilly, I don't think I want to live in Alaska, but I'd sure like to go visit. The grizzly bears. I watch a lot of those reality shows from Alaska, and I just love them. It's so beautiful. Incredibly beautiful up there. I got a few friends that live up there. My past life, we used to film weddings. We used to make wedding movies for people. And one of our customers, her and her husband, worked for BP up in Alaska. And they're still up there doing really well. They come back this way every now and then because she's got family that lives a couple hours away from where we're at. We're putting a hurt on that can. Cool Hand Luke, hey buddy, I saw you were on earlier, but I was busy, so I couldn't pop in and say hi or anytime. The type of grandpa I wish I had. Hey, I appreciate that comment. Can't see your name very well, but thank you. I would take you as a grandkid. Oh, rest in peace, burrito. A burrito, yes. Somebody corrected us. Andy was riding his bike today. I took my electric scooter out for dinner. Picked up subs. It doesn't take much wind to get these bands to vibrate. I'm always worried when I slap them against my face to stop them, I'm not going to move out or I'm going to accidentally let go and rip my face off. It is kind of a hazard. Boom. That can's hurting. Seriously hurting. I didn't eat Subway. We had Cousins. Cousins way better. What kind of bite? Schwinn. Oh, the Stingray choppers. Those are cool. Ever since a steering candle. Subway's just, they're okay, but we've been eating a lot of Cousins. One, we know a young lady that works there. And I just like their bread a lot. Their bread is really good. My wrap was coming off my sling. All right. Mentioned it earlier, but I haven't said it lately. Dukes of Hazzard. We're going to judge you based on your biking best. Earlier today, I brought my chronograph out and I speed tested my short draw. I was getting exactly what I thought, about 210, 215, but I wanted to chrony the long draw. I got a good solid average of 260. So I was pretty excited about that. That's cool, and I'm not even trying for speed. Oh, I hit the string. I did so well there. I hit 5 times in a row. Wonder if my hat's getting in the way. Can't blame it on the wind. The wind died down. That one just went right through it. I upgrade bottom in. And boy, you got quite the bicycle. I used to be a bike rider. I did it for fitness. I had a carbon fiber road bike. I used to do a charity ride, 150 miles in 2 days. That was when I was skinny. My biggest year of riding, one year I did 3,600 miles. Averaged about 17, 18 miles an hour. Banana seeds rock. Well, that hit hard. Oh, it fell off. I got to go put it back because we got to break this thing. Holy cow. It's got a big, massive hole in it. You can see where it came out the back a bunch. Let's see if that helps. All you latecomers, what do you think of my new target range? Huh? You like? Spent a couple hours working on it today. Man, I'm all over that thing. I got it rotated a little, so if I hit it good, it's going to put a hurt on it. We sent it spinning. I get Philip to the skate park doing backflips on the BMX. I don't think so. That would be pretty funny. How's it going, Philip? Sling Daddy, how's it going? To learn long draw or butterfly, would you say there's more power in that than short draw? Yes, if you cut your bands right. There's two ways you can do long draw. You can cut them long enough where the draw in the shot speed is the same as short draw, but you're going to have a lighter draw than short draw. Or you can keep them at a decent, it's going to have another pound or two of draw, but you're getting more speed. So I was saying earlier, I brought my chronograph out today, and I got 210 FPS, feet per second, on my short draw. And I pulled this out, long draw, full butterfly, and averaged about 260, as high as 265. It's a lot harder. It takes some practice, but it's actually fun. And I said, I'll never do long draw. I'll never do long draw. Here I am, and now the more I do it, it just feels more natural. No good at it, but I'm getting there. How fast can I shoot back to back? Not real fast. I have a special slingshot set up for speed shooting because that is an event at our tournaments. And at our tournament in March that I went to, we had 1 minute. We had to shoot at an 8-inch gong because they didn't have the little can knockdowns. And we had 1 minute to hit it as many times as we could. And I got 12, which I thought was amazing. The guy that won got 23 in 1 minute. Sorry, I can't see. Shepherds, I think, said hi before my health went bad. I was big 2 mountain biking. Yeah, Thrillbilly. Wish you could still do it, man. The person that asked, I forgot your name already, about the long draw. I do have a video about long draw and how I learned it on my channel. Did release it probably about a month ago. Might want to check that. I've learned a little bit more, modified a few things from that, but it'll get you off on a good start. Boston, hey there, how's it going? Yeah, you begged me to do it, Sam, and here I am. Hi from Boston. I'm not as good at it, Sam, but I'm getting there. I'm not ready to shoot tournaments with this yet, but here we are. I don't do everything Sam begs me to do. Some of it I just ignore. Or I send him for another timeout. Me and Sam message pretty much every day. Ooh, that was way high. I was messing with my reference point and I was wrong. How you like that kangaroo leather, Sam? I picked some of those up when I was at Midwest because some people were selling them. They're super lightweight. I just like my pit pouches. It helps me get my ammo centered and keep it where it belongs. Less difficult to make a mistake that way. Would be cool to try one though. Come on, can. Hit the stupid can, Philip. Sam. Yeah, he had all kind of languages going. He's always picking on me. He sent me a bunch of messages yesterday in Chinese and Russian and Spanish and Portuguese. I thought he had messed his phone up. I should have put him on a timeout then, but I didn't. What am I doing wrong, Sam? You're the butterfly expert. There we got it. Wasn't a solid hit, but I hit metal, which means I cut some of it. Somebody's asking me how fast I shoot. I've seen Sam shooting with this long draw, and he can rip off a good 20, 30 shots in a minute. Doesn't mean they all hit. I actually shoot at an average speed. I'm actually pretty quick compared to some. There was a good hit. Need a sandproof rubber spinner. I don't think they make any, Sam. Sam destroys every spinner within a couple of days. Weston's even worse. I haven't seen a spinner that could stand up to Weston or Sam. Trying to slow down and take my time. I think we're about to go back to the short draw for a little bit. Just to finish off that can. I hit it 5 times in a row. Now I can't hit it consistently. Sam said a skill issue. Yeah, I know, Sam. I've never shot rubber ammo. I know some people use airsoft pellets when they're learning. The cool thing is you can get biodegradable ones so you can shoot them outside. I've shot BB bands before. It's pretty cool because there's like no draw on them. Draw's like 2 pounds. You can shoot all day. And they're dirt cheap. Yeah, Sam, spinners aren't built for you. Sam's relentless, man. He just focuses on one target and he bashes it until it breaks, and it's kind of fun. I think he's getting a good solid 250 to 300 feet per second on his bands, too. That's how they break so quick. My little 220 feet per second short draw, it's not going to put a hurt on a spinner like 275 to 300 will. Used truck mud flap for a spinner. That's interesting. That stuff's pretty tough. Oh, Philip. Not having a good night tonight, boys, other than getting to hang out with all you guys and send people in timeout, which is always fun. Hope you moderators haven't had too many trolls tonight. All right, it's starting to get bad down there. Let's see if we can drop it now. Gonna zoom in a little where you can see the can a little better. Sorry. Dan said hi. Long draw's on. Hey, buddy. Did see you. Still trying to bust up that. It's this full butterfly thing that I learned. With my slant roller. I shot the piston again today. I did pretty well, but this one just feels like it's doing better right now. Plus, I'm only shooting the piston with clay. I don't like shooting clay in my yard, believe it or not, because it just muddies up my range down there. We got a nice little breeze coming through. Yeah, Andrew, for next ECST, you got what, 11 and a half months? Lots of time to practice. It's on my wish list for next year. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. We'll have to find out, but I really want to. I just want to do the woods course. That thing looked cool from the videos. Stupid wind. My mods suck. Why did they let you through? Sorry. It's fun trolling a troll. That went right through a gap, right through a hole. Yep, somebody took care of him. Thank you, guys. See how I took care of him? He said my mods suck. I'm gonna try some. Looks like it might be fun. Yes, this is fun. Yeah, the woods course is cool. The one at ECST looks like it's awesome. The one at the Midwest, there's only so much you could do in a wide open field with a little bit of swamp. But it was pretty good. But that one at ECST, I heard there's one down in like Louisiana somewhere where they actually have like feral pigs on a rope that moves and you have to shoot them while they're on the move. That one looks really cool. Oh, it's about to go, boys. A good hit, and she's coming down. Whistle projectiles. No, but that would be cool. Maybe if they went right by your ear, they might whistle, but that would be kind of scary. Whistle projectiles would be neat. I don't know if they could make those for a slingshot or not. Okay, is this the shot? Close. Oh, I just hit it where it didn't need to be hit. We're about to drop it though. Hit it square on the bottom where it didn't do the job of tearing it loose. On the country trying to, that would be fun, Andrew. That would be cool. George said hi. Hey, how's it going? Fortunately, I still have to work. Not retired yet. I don't like driving a lot. I really don't want to drive a long way for like 2 days. I want to be there for a while. But I may take it. A chance at the ECST next year. It's 9.5 hours for me. Waiting for the wind to die down. Yeah, it looks like my moderators have been a little busy the last couple of minutes. Oh, that breeze feels good. But I can't shoot when it's blowing. So, you know, folks, it just popped in. What do you think of my new layout down there? I just updated it, rebuilt it today. There it goes. We knocked it off and broke it in half at the same time. Let me go get it and I'll show it to you. And when I said I smacked it right in the bottom and it didn't do anything, that's the hole it put in it. Boom. So I'm going to throw that over here, get our short draw out, and just start shooting at stuff. We finally got it. All right, back at the pheasant. I spun him around pretty good. All right, let's hit that 50mm leather spinner I'm trying to break. Just graze the edge of it. Get in there, Emil. There we go, we hit it good. Wind blows out. Yeah, the wind will do it to you, mostly when it hits the bands, because like one of them will be weak then and the shot just goes. Is it cold there? No. Roy, I got these are the hooded like fishing shirts. They're super thin with moisture whisking. They're UHF 50 for sun protection, and because I've had skin cancer on my head 3 times, I actually have sunscreen on my face as well. The sun bears down on me out here in this evening, and I'm just trying to protect myself. So I got these hooded sweatshirts and trying them out, because when we go to the big air show in Oshkosh in a couple of weeks, about a month and a half, I'm going to be needing to wear these all the time, and I got to get used to the little bit of extra warmth in them. Got to try them out and make sure I like them. No, it's not cold. It's not bad today. It's like low 80s here. It was blowing and zigzagged. I haven't had it zigzag, but today I may be missing a few, Sam, because they go by and I don't see them all. And I had one that had like rust on it, and I swear I saw it curve like a curveball, like a baseball. It was crazy. This one here's got rust on it. Let's see how it does. That was pretty true. Sorry, Sam. I'm trying to keep up, buddy. Am I going to have to send you to a timeout? Are you being naughty again? Roy, we had to put Sam in a timeout and send him to the corner earlier. He admitted to cutting the brake lines on my car, and that was unacceptable. We got the post it was on. Does ice shoot well? I don't know. If it was round and smooth and the right size, I can't imagine it not shooting well. Yeah, Sam, I know you're anxious to see what Josh's going to come up with. It's probably going to look like the picture you sent him. Curious to see what color he does. Ooh, I hit that 50 good. Fun explosion. That would be. Oh, I should shoot an ice cube sometime for my slow-mo channel. I like to shoot things that go, and then I have a camera that records really high frame rates. I'll make slow motion out of it. I have to remember that one, an ice cube. Left-handed. Actually, no, I'm right-handed, but because I'm on selfie mode on my camera, everything is backwards to you. This is my left hand. This is my right hand. But to you, it looks backwards. I get asked that a lot. I'm actually left-handed, though. But I'm right-eye dominant, so I shoot right-handed. And I think that actually helps me. Because my left hand is stronger than my right, because I use it for everything, I'm able to hold the frame steady easier, although today is not a good day. Here we go, we got the bell. When you're aiming, do you close one eye like you would when looking down a rifle? Something similar. Yes, I do. And there's two ways people see that. Some people said shoot both eyes open. Some people say shoot one eye closed. Shooting both eyes open is very instinctual. You're just able to, boom. Been chatting with a dude online that responds to a lot of my YouTube videos, and he's an instinctual shooter. He shoots instinctual, and he's pretty good. I can't do it. I have tried. What happens is when I did my test, because I'm also an archery instructor for our club at church, I'm no good at it. I just know how to teach it. I learned by the testing, there's two different tests for eye domination. One of them says I'm left eye dominant. The main test, where you do like this and look at somebody, says I'm right eye dominant. So I'm kind of both eyes dominant. The right eye is stronger, but when I open both eyes, I see two targets. I see two targets, so it's hard for me to know which one I'm supposed to be looking at. The person that taught us the archery for training said I was weird. So I fully embrace that. So I'm definitely a one-eyed shooter, but don't think you have to do it. But what's crazy is when I shoot a handgun, like a 9mm for protection at the shooting range, I do better with just pointing it and aiming it instinctually. I don't understand. Slingshot, I just can't do it. Probably because I'm looking sideways. You turn your head a little bit. With a handgun, you look straight on. Here we go. We got the orange floppy thing. Yes, long draw. Ice cubes. I just figured that out tonight. I'm going to try it and see how they do. Yeah, we have an archery club in our basement. In fact, if you go back to some of my earlier videos, you'll see it there. In the wintertime, they let me shoot there. We have the curtain and everything. We've got 10 and 15 yard marked off in there for the kids. It follows the NASP program, National Archery in the School program. And we call it Simpleshot because it's supposed to have a religious foundation to it. But we haven't been able to shoot in any tournaments yet, but we got some kids that are really good. But we got the whole setup with the Genesis bows and stuff like that. So yes, Roy, somebody just gave me that idea. I'm going to try some ice cubes. I know if I shoot a big one, it's not going to work. So I'm going to try shooting medium sized ones. I think it might be pretty spectacular. Because when I shot a lollipop, I think I released that one a few weeks ago. It was much more spectacular than I thought it was going to be. What I may do is freeze some colored water. That might be kind of cool. I've loved my experience as a kid. Hey, you're welcome, Varen. I think that's your name. I can't see well. I got the sun in my eyes. You can see right there. I'm glad I could help. Hey, if you're interested in getting into the slingshot thing, I have in the description a course called Slingshot Basics. Get your slingshot and watch those videos, and you'll be hitting cans in no time. It goes over all kind of stuff to get you started and give you a good solid foundation. I am not the best shooter. I'm a good solid intermediate shooter. But I like fundamentals, even though I screw them up sometime. I like teaching and explaining and encouraging. So check that out. And then if you want to get a slingshot, there's a link in there also for Simpleshot, which in the US is the place to get your startup. They've got slingshots and ammo and bands and everything you need. Use that link and it helps me out. I get a little tiny commission. Lots of people hunt small game like squirrels and rabbits. Yes. Can that thing take a squirrel? Yes, it can. A lot of people take squirrels. In regards to slingshots and targets, maybe materials and tech-wise, yes, there is lapsing. Lapis or whatever your name is. There's a lot of room. In fact, this is your basic slingshot, like 40 bucks, made out of polycarbonate plastic. This is a basic slingshot, but it's made out of G10. It's a wee bit pricier, but it's absolutely beautiful. There are people 3D printing slingshots, and they're really good. I've got a friend that has one, and it shoots really nice. There are people who make custom frames. They're not cheap, but they make custom frames that are using resins and Damascus steel for their core and stuff like that. There's some very talented makers out there, but people are trying all kind of stuff all the time with slingshots, from simple to complicated. So yeah, if you've got ideas, dive in, man. Dive in. Hey, from Puerto Rico, Johnny Gutierrez, how's it going? Hope I answered your question, Lepis. Funko Gun said hi. Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry if I screw up your name. I have the sun blaring in my eye, and sometimes it's hard to see my phone. Trying to keep up with the comments. Sometimes I get behind because I'll stop to explain something and then I get behind. Just can't hold anything still tonight. They can be made out of any material. Yes, you don't need anything fancy and tech-wise. Just go cut a branch off a tree and throw some bands on it. Blow guns. I can't say if I do or not, but I would sure like to try. I think that would be cool. I've never got to try one. If somebody offers me the chance, I'm all over it. I have, and I'm actually pretty decent at it. I can throw tomahawks. The camp that I go to with our boys from church, we have a tomahawk throwing area. I do pretty good there. I can even throw underhanded, stick it about 30% of the time. Nobody else can. Tomahawks is all muscle memory. bought the paint for my new body for the monster truck. You got a monster truck and an RC monster truck. Do I prefer steel balls or marbles? I'm using 8mm steel bearings. All right, that's what I prefer. The competition sizes are 7, 8, and 9.5. I'm kind of in the middle with what I like. I will shoot a little 9.5 now and then, but I really like the 8. As far as marbles go, they're usually really big, like 1/2 inch or 13mm, 11mm, and they're neat. But the only thing that scares me about marbles is they're made out of glass. They're very deadly, but if they hit something hard like cement or steel or something like that, they're going to shatter. And that's going to make a mess. Well-made frame, probably an artisan type looking frame. RC monster truck. Ooh, cool. So for a custom frame, the dude that makes the best custom frames around, in my opinion, is RVA Catapults. RVA Catapults. He's based in Virginia. His frames, the really, really nice ones, run about $350. And I think he sends you a copy of the frame in wood that you can shoot so you don't bust your good frame up. Another place to get really nice custom frames, a little bit cheaper. They're not as drop dead crazy gorgeous, but they are really nice, is Liberty Custom Slings. They're both here in the US. Liberty makes some really nice. His are a lot of G10 kind of stuff. I know Sam that's on here has a Nova from him and absolutely loves it. It's beautiful. It's like purple and yellow or something like that. Really pretty. That's kind of where I would look for your first one, but I would advise you, I would probably tell you to get a less expensive plastic one to learn on. But if you do get one of those fancy ones, don't shoot steel. Did you hear me? Don't shoot steel till you get good. Go buy clay pellets. I buy my clay pellets at Walmart. 1,500 pellets for $10. Because the clay pellet will leave a scar or leave a dirty mark on your slingshot if you get a frame hit, but it doesn't damage your slingshot. So don't shoot steel until you know what you're doing. I shot clay for almost a year before I started shooting steel. Yes, Sam has a Moan Waller coming. Josh paid $250 for his Nova. Do magnets to pick up? Yes, in fact, you can't see it. I may forgot to bring it out. I have a big long magnet on a stick. And when I'm done shooting, I will go. It takes me about 5 minutes to pick up all my ammo. Just flinching all over the place tonight. Got to ride on the Gravedigger. That was cool. Oh, I would love to ride on a monster truck. Just because. You know what I really want to ride on in is a drift car. I want to ride in a drift car with somebody that knows what they're doing. God, that would be so much fun. Oh, he's fixing one for you. That's cool. I want to ride in a drift car. I don't know if you guys watch the dude on YouTube. I kind of like him because he's a good old boy, patriotic, loves America. And a car dude, Cletus McFarland. He's a riot. Oh, if you know what you're doing, that's awesome. But just don't shoot steel when you're just learning with one of those. Cletus has a drift car. He bought a Cadillac Blackwing, fixed it up. It was crashed. It's totaled. Fixed it up. Put over 1,000 horsepower in it. Put drift suspension on the front, and he takes people riding in it. That thing is just nasty cool. I would love to go for a ride in that thing. I'll give you a ride. That'd be awesome. Except down the way. JW Barnes. Thanks, man. Hey, how's it going? I would love to have a ride, but I'm in Wisconsin, and I'm sure you're not. If you are, that'd be awesome. Give me a ride, I'll teach you to shoot. Or in a monster truck would be cool, too. Yeah. I didn't think you were in Wisconsin, but I get a few people come through here from Wisconsin. I'd love to get a lot of shooters started here in the state. We have been on for 1 hour and 12. Georgia, that's way down there, man. That's where it gets to be 100 and stupid outside. When I was younger, I grew up in Houston, where it's very hot and humid. Then I moved to Miami, Florida, where it's very hot and humid before I moved here. It's not near as hot and humid here. All right, I'm going to take a couple shots with the long draw machine at that bottom can. It's just crying to be hit. Starting to run a little low on ammo, so we'll see how long we last. Not sure if we'll get through it or not. We're going to give it a whirl. See if we can give it a beating. Put these finger guards on because I get band slapped. The bands go through and come back. So we're going to be shooting at the can right there. Okay, for those of you that are new on here, this is a different kind of shooting. It's called long draw. It's not, I won't say it's not as accurate. It is as accurate once you learn it, but I'm still learning it. I'm not as dead on, but it's a lot of fun. It's faster, so when you hit something, it smacks really good. When I hit that can, you're going to hear it. I hit it right on the edge on the bottom. That's why it made a funny sound. Come on, Philip, you can shoot better than that. Today is not my best day of shooting. I'm just all over the place. But I wanted to get out because it's nice and it's fun to hang out with my friends. Make new friends that come along and hopefully get more people into this crazy sport. That was a good hit. Everyday carry slingers. Oh, ammo. Yes, thank you for answering that, Thrill Billy. This one, they make a plastic version that's not as fancy. This is G10. This is a little pricier. But they make a plastic version of this that's only 40 bucks. Great every day. There's a Scout LT2 from Simpleshot that is very popular. A lot of people like it. There's also one by Zach Fowler that you can also buy at Simpleshot called the Sparrow. It's just, it looks like a natural tree branch made out of plastic. And a lot of people just throw that in their pocket and carry it with them everywhere. Now, I'm not going to do it, but some people shoot frameless. Website, go down in the description. JW, go down in the description. And there's in the description of this video, there's a link to Simpleshot. If you buy something from there, it helps me out. I get a tiny little commission. I appreciate it. And they have everything. Just look, they got ammo, bands, they got starter packs, everything you need, targets. For under $100, you can be shooting. Yeah, check it out. That's where almost all of my slingshots come from. I do have one custom made that I'm not shooting right now, but it's a really good spot, and I'm very loyal to it. In fact, all of the targets down there on my shooting range, except for the 2 leather spinners, are from Simpleshot. So JW, look for the Scout LT2. That's the slingshot I learned to shoot first on, and I was real accurate with it. It's a great slingshot. And the plastic version of that carbon, the G10 one that I'm shooting, is called the Axiom. That's also one everybody swears by to start with. And then you can also look for the Sparrow. So Zach Fowler, he was the winner of season 3 on Alone. It's a very good slingshot shooter. And for those of you that don't know, there's a Father's Day sale going on right now on Simpleshot. Everything but the Pro frames, the metal ones and carbon fiber and stuff, everything's on sale for 15% off. So JW, if you're looking, there's a Scout LT2 starter pack. I think it's regular $74.99. It's got a pouch, the slingshot, bands, ammo, targets. It's like $64, $65 on sale. That's a really good setup to get started with. Man, I am terrible tonight. So with all my Simpleshots, I'm trying all the slingshots from around the community. Nothing wrong with that. Next one will be the Torque with clips. A Torque with clips would be cool. I've got the Torque X, the plastic one, and while it shoots okay, it's not my favorite. I would get rid of it if somebody wanted it. In fact, I may have a giveaway with it. Man, I can't hit nothing tonight, guys. Please don't judge me on how I'm shooting tonight. All right, judge me. I don't care. I'm having fun. That's what matters. Oh, I flinched bad. Right as I was letting go, my hand went. My Sparrow is my channel picture. Andrew Douglas. What's your channel, man? I mean, I don't know if I'm subscribed to you or not, but I know you're on my channel all the time, so I can do nothing more than subscribe to yours at least. I slipped again. What's your channel, Andrew? Thanks, Thrillbilly. There we go. Andrew, tell me your channel. The old wrist rocket. JW Barnes. Throw a link up to it, has it so we can link, and I'll put a pin on it so people can find your channel and get you some subscriptions. The wrist rocket. Everybody loves to think the wrist rocket is the bomb cheesy. You know why that has the wrist brace on it? Because the big old latex surgical tubing they put on it is such a heavy draw weight, you can't pull it back without wrist on your brace. You can't hold your hand out. And because of the way those tubes are made, they don't really generate much speed. They just don't generate speed. And these new ones, I've got a wrist rocket that I put flat bands on, and it shoots just like a regular slingshot. It shoots really good now. Louis, try putting some of these modern flat bands on it with like a 7 to 10 pound draw. It'll change your life, buddy. I actually have a video on my channel, if you go back a little ways, how to fix your wrist rocket. And it shows you how to put on some of these kind of bands, flat bands. These things here maybe have a 7 to 8 pound draw on them, where a wrist rocket's 20 to 30 pounds. So it's harder to hold it still here. When you pull it back, it's harder to hold still here because of all that pressure. They're fun because it's a slingshot. Go check that video and maybe try some bands. just going to give up here in a little bit, I think. Ronald Moore, thank you. My new channel just won't let me comment in live yet. That's funny. What's your new channel, man? Let's get you some subs. It's a secret. Then don't post it here because it won't be a secret anymore. Will you let us know when it's not a secret, Eat? And we'll put a link to it on here. It's a secret, that's what you call it. I am almost out of ammo, boys, which means we're going to be cutting this video down soon. I am slipping. Very frustrating today. Throwbelly, go ahead and judge me, man. How is that high? That was a nice hit. How do I link my channel? Just in the comment, JW, in the comment, to put a link to your channel and I'll pin it. And then it'll be up there until I'm off the air for people to subscribe to. There's a way, if you go up to your channel name and you right click or click on the little dots, you can share the link to the channel. That's all it is. It's basically YouTube at whatever your channel name is. Throw that into a comment and I will pin it. And then it'll stay here. William, how's it going? Don't judge my shooting. I am having a terrible night. I practiced a lot during the day and I think it just wore out. I'm very close. I'm just not on anything. That was not close. All right, we're about to go back to short draw. Hey, Sam. All right, so if everybody takes that JW Barnes whatever, I should take you to his channel. Everybody go give him a sub. See if we can help him out. Then I got to remember it so I can subscribe to it when I get off. After I'm shooting, I always go sit down, get something to drink, cool off. And then I start looking through YouTube with the video and what people have said and stuff. All right, I'm done with this. I got to hit something. Andrew, I did not see the link. I'm sorry, buddy. See the one from, I must have missed it. Post it again and I'll keep an eye out for it, Andrew. I'm going to pull my short draw out since I'm limited on shots and see if I can finish off that can before we sign out. You don't, what you do is you don't click on a link here. You have to copy and paste it. These aren't live links in the chat. They're just links, or they're just addresses. But if you copy and paste that info, then that should take you to the channels. They aren't live links. I can't hit anything right now. Finally. Well, there's no better time than now, Andrew. So you don't have any content yet, but when you do, we'll be there for you. One thing I learned with my YouTube channel, Andrew, is this community of shooters. By the way, folks, this is all I got left. This community of slingshot people, they're hungry for content. If you make something that's halfway interesting, they will watch it. For example, my channel is about my hobbies, mostly slingshots. Right here, it is 7:30. My channel is mostly about slingshots, but I also have RC plane stuff on there. A couple weeks ago, I posted a really cool RC video on the maiden flight of a plane I built over the winter that was really unusual. Here we are, probably 2-3 weeks later. It doesn't have 100 views yet. But here we are now. I post a video on Thursday, my slow-mo, and it's got over 100 views. A video I posted last Thursday's got like 300 or 400 views. The slingshot people like their content, and they're a good bunch of people. So you fill that channel up with fun stuff, Andrew, people will watch it. And then once you have, what is it? I forget how many subscribers, you can start doing live streams if you want. That's what made my channel blow up. These live streams, I was picking up 50, 60 people every time I do a live stream for a while. I think it's because my niche is I like to teach. When somebody comes on and wants to know how to do something, I like to show them how to do it. Puerto Rico, it's 8:34. I like to teach, and I think that's kind of my niche and the voice that I've found here in this community. And people like it. So I'm going to try and keep on making stuff for people. I did a video today. It's a kind of a long one. It's over 20 minutes. I've edited it. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Probably schedule it for next week on the rebuild of my shooting range. Showed how I built some of it, some of the work involved, and my thought process on it. So that'll be coming out soon. Okay, boys, I have 2 shots left. We're going to call it a night. 50 subs to stream. There you go. At 100 subs, I believe you can give it a custom name like Phillips Hobbies. That way you don't have your Gmail address with the numbers after for your channel name. Last shot. Is it going to be a good one? That was pretty good. We didn't bust the can, but we hit it. All right, boys. I hope I helped you a little bit. JW, I think you were out looking at Simpleshot. If you do buy anything there, use my link. It helps me out a little bit. In fact, all of those targets down there, I got my first payment from them from the commissions that I got, and I bought all those targets with it. So whatever money I get from them, I've made a vow at the moment that all that money is going to get spent right back at Simpleshot. And so by watching the videos and buying stuff from there, you're helping me make a few bucks and get more stuff that I can use on the channel, and I'm going to be putting it right back into their bank tiller. So appreciate that. If you're new to shooting, get out there and watch the Slingshot Basics course. It'll get you everything you need to know to start hitting cans within a week or so. And otherwise, check out Simpleshot to get your stuff. It's all in the description below. If you guys want to shoot me messages, private messages or whatever, look me up on Facebook if you're there. My name is Philip Hinkle with 1 L, And my profile is a red aluminum Axiom X Slingshot. Pretty hard to miss me. So it's Philip with 1L Hinkle. Facebook Messenger is a great way to correspond and message without sharing it to the whole world in a YouTube comment. So look me up there. In the meantime, I've been on an hour and a half. It was fun tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Much appreciated. I got to go to Sling Sam. Hey JW, thanks for everything. I hope we can help your channel out a little bit. And till next time, folks, keep shooting. It's only Friday. I took the day off. I don't know. Will I have a live tomorrow or not? I don't know. We'll have to see what the weather is. Maybe Sunday. I'm trying to do at least 2 a week. Above that, I'm not promising. Anyway, thanks for everything, folks. God bless. Until next time, keep on slinging. Get out there, blow some cans up, and have a good time. We'll catch you next time.